Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the Zodiac Energies Limited Q1 FY'25 earnings conference call, hosted by Kirin Advisors. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star, then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Ms. Preeti Bharadwaj. Thank you, and over to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Thank you. On behalf of Kirin Advisors, I welcome you all to the conference call of Zodiac Energy Limited. From the management team, we have Mr. Kunj Shah, Chairman and Managing Director. Now I hand over the call to Mr. Kunj Shah, Chairman and Managing Director. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Kunj Shah, Chairman and Managing Director of Zodiac Energy Limited. I warmly welcome each one of you to our first conference call for Zodiac Energy Limited. Before we delve into any specifics of our performance of Q1 FY'25, let me offer a brief overview of our company. Zodiac Energy Limited was established as Zodiac Gensets Private Limited in Ahmedabad back in May 1992. Our beginnings were modest, and we started by assembling diesel generator sets to meet the growing demand for standby electrical power. The industrial policy of 1991 opened up new opportunities for small-scale industries, and we positioned ourselves to cater to emerging needs in Gujarat and neighboring regions. Our company's growth trajectory mirrored the rapid technological advancement of the time, and between 1993 to 2000, India experienced a telecom boom fueled by introduction of C-dot technology and later on mobile technology. We actively partnered with Department of Telecom to supply diesel generator sets to newly established telephone exchanges in Gujarat and Maharashtra. And later on, when mobile telephony gained momentum, we aligned ourselves with companies like Facel, which is now Vodafone, Airtel, Birla AT&T, and Tata Teleservices, providing DG sets for their main switching center as well as their mobile tower sites. The availability of natural gas in Western India presented yet another opportunity for our company, and between 2002 to 2012, we offered natural gas-based captive and cogeneration power plants, partnering with industries leader like GE Genbaker, represented by their distributor Clark Energy India Limited, and Caterpillar, which was represented by their distributor Jamco Limited. And over past 3 decades, we installed more than 80 megawatts of diesel and gas-based generators and power plant nationwide. Since 2012, our foray in solar energy began, and we have started with solar water heaters, and then later on off-grid and on-grid solar PV power plants. We became accredited channel partner of Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Government of India, earlier receiving our initial SP3B grading from CARE rating, and over time, since our capacity and capabilities enhanced, we have received SP2C grading from Brickwork rating in 2016. Today, with more than 80 megawatt installation of various kind of solar power plants and servicing a diverse clientele that includes individual residents, large corporations, and government organizations, Zodiac Energy Limited is a formidable force in solar energy sector. In solar energy sector, we are working in many verticals. Some of them are new initiatives like residential rooftop systems, commercial and industrial rooftop solar, ground-mounted open access for captive solar power plants, utility-scale solar projects. We have installed solar tree of 15 kilowatt, which is one of the biggest in country. We have installed 800 kilowatt floating solar power plant for GSFC in Sikka. We have installed numerous car parking installation where solar was fitted above car parking. We also take operation and maintenance of solar power plants. So we have wide variety of offerings for solar power sector. We also into policy advocacy by actively engaged in policy advocacy field, and we are privileged. Our company has privileged to represent platforms on ASSOCHAM, Gujarat Council, Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industries, National Solar Energy Federation of India, and so on. Our participation in Surya Shakti Kisan Yojana, which was precursor to PM Kusum Yojana, was a rewarding experience, and we contributed to increase farmers' income through solar power. Our journey has been marked by numerous awards and recognition, which you can have on our website. Being named as Emerging MSME in Solar Industry in 2019, and recent awards includes Best Project Developer of the Year in 2022 and Best Solar Park Developer of the Year in 2023. Building on this strong performance, our Q1 FY'25 results showcased an impressive start to the new fiscal year. Our total income surged by 144.56% YOY to rupees 79.59 crore, reflecting our continued momentum. Our EBITDA increased by 76.68% to rupees 4.44 crore on a YOY basis. Though the EBITDA margin contracted to 5.58 compared to 7.72 in Q1 FY'24 due to investment in growth initiatives, net profit showed an exceptional growth of 184.36% on YOY basis, reaching 2.33 crore. With the net profit margin improving to 2.93% from 2.52% in the corresponding quarter of the previous year. And additionally, the earning per share for Q1 FY'25 climbed by 183.93% to rupees 1.59 for the quarter. These financial achievements highlight our consistent progress towards strategic growth objectives, reinforcing our commitment to delivering sustainable value to our stakeholders. As we look forward, we are excited about entering the independent power producer segment, having secured a PPA with UGVCL of 26.56 megawatt AC capacity under PM Kusum scheme. This project valued at rupees 152 crores, reflecting our ongoing commitment to contribute to India's renewable energy ambitions, with all projects expected to be completed within this financial year. We are confident that Zodiac Energy will continue to be a key player in the energy solution industry. We have, on the EPC front, we have very healthy order book for more than 50 megawatt of captive projects. We are also having good response in PM Surya Ghar Yojana for residential rooftop segment. We are also expanding our footprint outside India, predominantly in Africa, and soon we will convert our leads into confirm order. As our company continues to grow, we are investing in talent and bringing in experienced professionals from outside and within our organization to build a more skilled and professional workforce. We are also adapting new technologies and systems to cater our growth. And as solar technology is advancing fast, we are also keeping pace with that and adopting new technologies. Thank you very much. Now I request to open the floor for questions and answers. Over to you, Preeti.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Yashesh, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello. So I had a couple of questions to ask. So my first question is that in the annual report, we mentioned that we want to have a nationalized presence and are planning to open office in Lucknow and Pune. So wanted to know if these offices will be like corporate offices and if they're already operational. And my second question was that I also saw that our employee cost is only 6.3 crore, which increased only marginally in spite of, the drastic increase in our turnover. And out of these two, majorly employee costs comprised of the director remuneration. And to add to this, the recent resignation of the statutory auditor. So I want to just ask the management if they have any comments, as this seems like a corporate governance issue. And then I have one more question, but I can ask later on.
Okay. So first I will answer your question about national presence. Yes, we had planned for offices in Lucknow and Pune. So Lucknow office is operational, and it is operational since last 4 months. And we are slowly and gradually gaining good orders from Lucknow office. Pune office is under process, and soon it will be within a month or two it will start operating. We will start operating in Pune. Second thing, regarding employee cost. We invested in employee in last year to get the better result this year. So compared to last year, our employee cost compared to last year, our employee cost may not increase much, but because we have invested in our employees 1 year back.
All right, sir. And sir,
annualized basis, our employee cost has already increased roughly to around 8 crore rupees.
Noted. Thank you, sir. And sir, I also had one last question. I can also see that we do have borrowings in.
Pardon?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost the connection of the current participant. We will move on to the next participant. The next question is from the line of Neena Deshpande from CR Advisors. Please go ahead. Ms. Neena, may I request you to please unmute your line and speak? Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. Good afternoon. I'm Neena. So my question is, apart from Adani, Torrent and RBI, who are our key clients?
So we, apart from Adani, Torrent and RBI, we have served Nirma Limited, we have served Honda Motorcycle and Scooters India Limited, we have served UGVCL, EGVCL, we have also served IRM Energy.
Okay.
Okay. We are serving Gift City. We have worked with Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation. We have worked with Gujarat State Fertilizer Corporations, and so on and so forth.
Okay, sir. And my second question is, what is repeat business from our clients?
So normally all the corporate I have seen, like Gift, with Adani Group, we have done more than total 100 projects. With Torrent Power, we have done more than 20 projects, Torrent Power and Torrent Pharma, and now we are working with Torrent Gas. With Nirma, we have done 4 projects. With AMC, we have Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation, we have done around 3 projects, and 4th is going on. With Gift City, we have done 3 projects, and many more projects are in pipeline. So these are the and apart from that, private clients, those who are going for install rooftop solar from us, they are going for now bigger projects capacity for ground mounted projects.
Okay, sir. Understood. If I have any more questions, I'll get into the queue. Thank you for answering these.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. The next follow-up question is from the line of Yashesh, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Sir, my final question. I can also see that we have borrowings in our book, and I refer to our credit rating, especially from Informatics Ratings, where they mentioned that we are not cooperating and they also withdrew our rating. So I just wanted to check if we have any comments on this.
So we did not engage with them for rating. We from Informatics we received solar grading, which was mandatory for MNRE grading, and so they have done our debt rating on a complimentary basis, which we discontinued after 1 year. But somehow they were not relieving us from that, and they were showing that we are not responding. Ultimately, we complained to SEBI and RBI, and after intervention from RBI and SEBI, Informatics has dropped our rating.
Okay, understood. All right, sir. That's it from my end. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Narendra Prasad from ABC Consultancy. Please go ahead.
Sir, my basic question is that from last quarter, our operating margin has been decreased. Is there any specific one-time is there, or and what will be the expected yearly basis operating margin we can expect?
See, the margin in Q1 is lesser than margin in Q4 of last year for various reasons. Number one, in the Q4 24, the margin was increased because of economy of scale, as well as there were reduction in solar panel prices in that quarter. Q1 FY'25 is steady. The prices of solar panel are steady, and the volume is normally we are into capex. We are into capex industry. EPC of solar project considered as a capital goods, and the Q1 are normally, if you can historically see, the Q1 are a normally lean period. So it is expected that now from Q2 the margins will increase, and it will surpass on YOY basis for FY'25 the margin will surpass FY'24.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. A reminder to all the participants, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. The next question is from the line of Rahul Singh from Priya Angle Advisors. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
My first question is, what is our future capex requirements?
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So my first question is, what is our future capex requirements?
Future capex requirements.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we are looking for the investment opportunities in, as we have entered the IPP segment. We are evaluating the opportunities as and when the like PM Kusum is one of the promising opportunity for investment, and other than that there are C&I segment where group captive and third party solar power plants are now coming in vogue. So we are looking for investment opportunity, and as and when the opportunity arises, we will come back to market for
Okay, sir. So my next question is, what is current debt and rate of interest?
Current debt is from banks, and it is in line with the banking norms. Our average our current working capital is from Axis Bank is in tune of around 50 crores, and the average rate of interest is in tune of around 9.35%.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank The next question is from the line of Rahul Jain from Angle Broking. Please go ahead.
Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. If I can ask, can you please just share some details around the existing order book that the companies are prevailing? And the second question, if you can provide some status on that 3,000 crore, the order that we received in beginning of this year, I believe from the Gujarat government something.
So we have done MOU with Gujarat government in Vibrant Gujarat for bringing investment of 3,000 crore in next 5 years. And in line with that MOU, we are putting up solar power plant under PM Kusum scheme at the cost of 150 crore. Apart from that, we are getting in terms of our customers, they are investing in tune of around 300 crore in various captive projects which we are executing in Gujarat. So we are very much on line with our commitments with MOU, and we are sure that we will in 5 years we will bring 3,000 rupees investment of rupees 3,000 crores.
Perfect. And sir, do you also have if you can just put some light over the current order book the company has?
Yeah, we have order book for rooftop as well as ground-mounted open access captive projects in more than 50 megawatts, and all the projects are under various stage of implementation.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Yash Rani, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead. Mr. Yash.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yes, Mr. Yash.
My question is, whom would solar generation be sold?
Pardon?
Whom would solar energy should be sold?
So the investment we are making in PM Kusum, we have a PPA with UGVCL, Uttar Gujarat Wijh Company Limited. So the power generated from this 26.5 megawatt various solar power plant in PM Kusum scheme, the power will be sold to UGVCL, that is Uttar Gujarat Wijh Company Limited, which is subsidiary of Gujarat Urja Vikas Nigam Limited. And rest of the business we are into EPC, so we are putting up solar power plant on behalf of our customers. So there the electricity, solar power is consumed by our customers for their captive requirement.
Okay. And my next question is, what is our current working capital cycle?
Current working capital cycle is roughly 90 to 100 days. Depending on the project, it may vary, but average current working capital cycle is around 90 to 100 days.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Pooja Gupta, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yes. Okay, so my question is, from when we can see a distribution from solar to our revenue and profitability?
Pardon? Can you repeat, madam? Your voice was blurry.
Yes. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yes, so my question is, from when we can see contribution from solar to our revenue and profitability?
I am not able to understand your question, madam. Can you repeat?
Okay. So I just wanted to know that your contribution from solar.
So currently the major vertical is from solar energy. Almost all the revenue comes from solar energy related business.
Okay. And my next question is, with QIP, what will be promoter stake?
Pardon?
With QIP, what will be promoter stake?
So before QIP, promoter stake was approximately 72.8%. With QIP, it will, I have not exact numbers, but it will marginally reduce to around 71.5 or 72%.
Okay. Thank you very much for
Thank
your
you.
answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. The next question is from the line of Aditi Roy, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Congratulations, sir. And thank you.
Sorry to interrupt you, ma'am. May I request you to please use your handset?
Now am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Congratulations, sir. And thank you for giving me opportunity. My question is, please explain your business model and vertical-wise contribution.
We are operating in various verticals like residential rooftop segment, then commercial and industrial rooftop segment, commercial and industrial ground-mounted power plants, and we are also participating in government tenders. So our rooftop residential rooftop is around 30% of our revenue, and our commercial and industrial segment with government business and distribution business is contributing balance 70%.
And my next question is, we will start with the 145% top line growth and 184% bottom line growth in Q1 FY'25. What are the growth drivers and your outlook on sustainability for the rest of the year?
Can you repeat, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Your 145% top line growth and 184% bottom line growth in Q1 FY'25. What are the growth drivers and your outlook on sustainability for the rest of the year?
So the growth driver is the solar energy sector is growing at a very breakneck pace, and the deployment of solar power in country is rising exponentially. Now, compared to Q1 of FY'24, in Q1 of FY'25, the underlining factors for the industry are very positive, like prices have stabilized compared to the last year, where the price volatility was very high. Customers are now confident of investing in solar. PM Surya Ghar Yojana announced by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi for 1 crore household is gaining momentum, and government across country have come up with a very lucrative policy for industries to adopt solar power plants, as well as the credit availability to customers for installing solar has grown significantly. These are the factors who have driven the growth, and I'm sure in coming years also the solar energy sector will go at the same rate. Thank you.
So my next question is, in FY'24, our EBITDA margin was at approx 9%. Why our EBITDA margin fallen to 5.6% and a net profit margin at 2.93% in Q1 FY'25? When we can see it improving, and what will drive growth in profitability margin?
Yeah, ma'am, can you repeat once again, because your voice is blurry.
Sorry, sir, for that. In FY'24, our EBITDA margin was approx 9%. Why our EBITDA margin fallen to 5.6% and net profit margin at 2.93% in Q1 FY'25? When we can see it improving, and what will drive growth in profitability margin?
So, our EBITDA margin in Q1 FY'25 was lesser than the EBITDA margin of Q1 FY'24, because there were in Q1 FY'24 there were price volatility, and because of that, number one, and number two, due to the execution of some profitable government business, our EBITDA in Q1 FY'24 was higher than our EBITDA in Q1 FY'25. But overall scenario, because now the market is again very buoyant and prices have steadied down. So we are looking for improvement in EBITDA margin in coming quarters.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for answering me.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Mahesh Sheth, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead. Mr. Mahesh, I would request you to please unmute your line and speak.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, yes.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. And
sorry to interrupt you, sir. May I request you to please use your handset?
I am using handset. Can you hear me now?
Can you speak little louder, please?
Okay, no problem. Sir, I had few questions. So the first one is, how much of our top 10 clients contribute to our revenues?
Around top 10 clients contribute around 12 to 15% of our revenues.
Okay, 12 to 15% of our overall revenue is contributed by our top 10 clients. Okay.
Yes.
And I also had one question that do we serve to government contracts also?
Yes, we are sure participates in government tenders and serve government contracts.
Okay, so can you tell me how much it contributes to our revenue? Is there any bifurcation you have?
So we don't have, we categorize government contract and commercial and industrial contracts in the same category. So we don't differentiate between them two. So as I earlier told, our residential rooftop segment is around 30% of our revenue, and government contract as well as commercial and industrial plus our distribution business all put together is rest of the 70%.
Okay. Got it. My next question is AMC part of our order contract?
Pardon?
Is AMC is part of our order contract?
AMC?
Yeah.
Yeah. We whenever we take order from C&I or government client, we normally take O&M for around 5 years. Normally, the 5 years O&M is bundled into that contract.
Okay. And can you also tell me what is our current order book and also executable time for execution period for the same?
So current order book is above 50 megawatt, and the execution is depending on the lot of factors like land availability and everything. So I cannot be able to give you exact numbers of number of orders, nor I will be able to give you exact timeline. But majority of the order will be executed within this financial year.
Okay, so like in FY'25 we'll be able to execute most of our orders, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you also mentioned that our EBITDA margin contracted due to investment in business growth. So can you elaborate more on this point? I mean, which is...
Can you repeat?
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned that our EBITDA margin contracted due to investment in business growth. So can you elaborate more on this?
So we compared to Q1 last year, our salary cost has increased, our interest cost has increased, and we have invested in good manpower as well as we have taken some orders with higher working capital requirement. That is where our EBITDA margin has contracted because of high interest costs as well as high expenses. But those growth drivers have created new market. Like we executed floating solar project for GSFC, where the lead time was very high and initial investment was very high in terms of in EPC business. So these are the factors which have contracted our EBITDA margin. But now, because of opening up of new avenues, we are confident that now our EBITDA margin will improve and come back to the original form.
Okay. So you mentioned that salary expenses increased from year on year, right? So can I know the total staff strength?
It is around it is more than 100 people. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it, sir. Thank you for answering my question, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Before we take the next question, a reminder to all the participants, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. The next question is from the line of Sanya Sharma from Unit Finance. Please go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We are raising funds through QIP. What is fund objective and when do you expect funds?
The purpose for going for QIP is to get an equity for investing into PM Kusum projects, where we have one projects worth 26.56 megawatt and done the PPA with UGVCL. So the overall project size is 150 crore. Approximately 150 crore, and for that we have raised 30 crore as an equity. Balance we are getting from internal actors as well as bankers.
Okay.
As a debt.
So how do we enter into contract with our clients? Is this a relationship and marketing network, or it is through tender process?
So for private clients, we are having marketing team who understand the requirement of client and see the opportunity where the client needs the solar power plant, and through submitting offer plus and techno-commercial discussions and negotiation, we secure the order. For government contracts, we participate in tender, and through tendering process, we secure the order.
Okay. And how are our payment terms with our clients?
It varies from contract to contract. So the payment terms with private client is different, and with government clients are different.
All right.
So
Thank you.
There is some advance, then some against material supply, and some after completion of the project.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we will take that as the last question. I would now like to hand the conference over to Ms. Preeti Bharadwaj for closing comments.
Thank you everyone for joining the conference call of Zodiac Energy Limited. If you have any queries, you can write us at research@kirinadvisor.com. Once again, thank you everyone for joining the conference call.
Thank you. Thank you everyone.
On behalf of Kirin Advisors, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.